When I first got to university, I was so excited, and everybody was always telling me, you're gonna love it, and you're just gonna experience so many new things, when in reality, I haven't. It kind of kills your dreams for other things in life, because you go there expecting to be able to talk to professors and to be able to get them to help you out with things, like if you want to be able to do research or you want to be able to get into grad school, med school, whatever it is. I actually tried to go talk to one of my professors one time, and as I was talking to them, I had like a very simple question, but I just wanted to confirm that whatever I was doing was right. And they fully scoffed at me, like full out, just, ugh, you don't know that? And I'm like, well, you're here to help me, are you not? Like, I don't know something. I'm not supposed to, like, obviously most of the things in university is self-taught. Like, I'm always get my textbook, flip to the page, do the reading, do the questions, whatever. Obviously, if you have something to ask, your professor should be able to, you know, answer your questions and not scoff at you and make you feel like you can never go to them again. People go to university because it's the way the world works. Like, people go to universities because I think that they're either really pressured to go, either whether it's by parents, by friends, or whatever, or through, like, by society. Because when people say, like, finish high school and don't do anything after, a lot of people have this perception that, like, oh my god, they're not doing anything with their life, like, they're done high school, but now what? They don't have any degree, how are they gonna get a job? And I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think that just because you've graduated high school and you haven't done anything else after doesn't necessarily mean you're not gonna get a good job or not gonna be successful. And it's like, you don't, like, there's so many people who graduate university and are still looking for jobs. Like, I know so many people who do their undergrad or even get their master's and are still right now 6-7 months after still looking for a job. And so it doesn't necessarily mean just because you go to university you're gonna get a job right away. Even in high school, when I was talking to a few of my teachers and I was like telling them, you know, hopefully if I do go to med school, obviously that would kind of maybe guarantee me a job as a doctor. But one of my teachers was telling me her brother actually specialized in what was it, I think maybe pediatrics, something like that, I don't know. But he specialized and he's still looking for a job, and like he studied for like all his life and he's not able to find like a steady job, and that scares me because it's like, what am I studying all my life for if I don't even have a guaranteed job after? The thing is, like, people spend what, thousands of dollars. Like, tuition is generally like 7-8 grand a year, and obviously the amount of people who are taking OSAP, it's not like everybody's just millionaires and has like a bunch of money that they're going to be able to pay for university right away. And so it's like, when they spend their, whatever, let's say they do their 4 years, so that's like, what, almost $30,000, so they'll spend that, and then once you have to obviously start getting that interest through that OSAP, and it's like, if you don't get the job to pay it right away, a lot of people probably feel like it's a waste, and it's like, well, why did I even study in the first place if it's not going to get me anywhere? And that's a lot of people's fear, in that going to university, you see so many people now who start off and then it leads them nowhere. And I guess it's like I don't know, it's a weird experience, because it's like, if you don't go, you're always going to be wondering what would happen if I had went, would I have gotten that job? But then if you do go and you don't get a job, you're like, well, what did I do this for? What did I waste my I could have, you know, been studying something or off traveling or off doing something I actually like. And then you end up nowhere. So I feel like in either case, whether you go or whether you don't go, you don't know where it's going to lead you. You don't know whether you're going to get a job or you're going to be led to doing nothing. So I don't know, I guess that's why also if I decided to stop after my undergrad, you think, oh my god, like, you know so much, when in reality you don't. If you, like, obviously you learn a lot, right? But it's like, what job are you going to get? No matter how specific you are, if you don't do like a master's or if you don't do something else after, I feel like it's not gonna get you anywhere, which is sad to say, because it's like people have to dedicate their lives to studying, to get a job, to then say if they want to only have a family or do whatever they want to do after. And it's like, you don't really get to enjoy your life. You don't get to do what you want to do. And the fact that society puts this huge pressure on, you have to go to university right after high school. And it's like, why? Why do I have to go right after high school? Why can't I take 2 years off, 3 years off, do whatever I want, enjoy my life, and then start university? Why is it that I have to start right away to study for a job that I might get?